So, Mr. Wonnacott,
Hi.
how you doing?
Yeah, good. Yeah, really good. Here at Driftland.
How have they managed to drag you up north this weekend?
The funny thing is they don't have to drag me very hard. I love coming to Driftland. I'm determined to do a bit more driving over the winter. Obviously invited to the KD Customs special thing was a bit of an honour, so I had to get here.
So, what's your goals here for this event? So this is kind of like a one-off event. It's putting superstars such as yourself into sub 300 horsepower cars. What is it you want to get out of this?
For me, well, getting out of this is just having fun. It's just a release, really, like, you know, in pure fun. But I do definitely see a place for low-powered competition, which makes it cost effective, but I just believe the cars could still be very cool, you know, not so battered as what sort of gets known for. So yeah, if they could come up with something where, which I think Neil is sort of looking at a lot, where you still have really decent cars, but they're just low powered, low cost, then I'm all for that, and I just want to back that, like, you know.
So you're saying you're here for fun, you're not worried about winning today?
No, normally that's unusual for me to say it. Obviously, we all want to win, but I mean, I know some of the talent out there, and the car I've put together isn't sort of 100% yet. I mean, it's okay, but we struggled a bit yesterday. So, no, first thing is go out and have fun. I was determined to come here and just smile the whole time. So when the car was hard to work first, it was like, no, you're still smiling, still having fun.
Martin, I think we need more baddies in drifting. I think you should be coming out and going, oh, I'm going to beat everybody here. I'm going to annihilate everybody. That's good. That's a good attitude to have. I think it's a good attitude to have in drifting. Yeah. Fantastic. Right. Also, what I want to speak to you about today is your year you've had, and is it mainly been Drift League GB?
No, I haven't mainly done, to be honest, because the latter part of the year, just through personal stuff, I just couldn't get to the last rounds of Ireland or Drift League. I mean, it mucked our Drift League up because we were like third at one point and all that. We were even sitting, I think, 9th in Ireland. But we just couldn't get to some of the rounds near the end of the, just because of the usual, you know, personal stuff. So, so it mucked us up as far as championship. But yeah, we did a good couple of rounds in Ireland, which we love. Couple of rounds in Drift League, both two entirely different types of championship, but both got their place. And we done Iron Drift Kings, which I didn't do.
Of course.
That's where I smacked my car quite quickly there.
You had a lot of damage at that event.
Yeah, there was. But at the same time, still had an amazing time, because that's just a level again, like, do you know what I mean?
Up next, we have a car that was worked on all night by some people. Martin? Actually, I only did some of the welding last night.
Oh, okay.
It was the welding.
I got it on video too.
Yeah, you got some of the welding. That was someone else.
Oh, okay.
Martin's car has been worked on ferociously, as he had quite a large accident in his earlier practice session yesterday. Just about managed to get the car
launch.
sorted.
I think you got more work to do.
I think the diff broke.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I know.
So yeah, so we've had a busy year, but just nothing as far as winning anything championship-wise. Like, you know, we've got on the podium. So
I think there's something to be said about kind of leapfrogging different championships, because I think it's a quite unique thing with drifting that you can do like a couple of rounds of Drift League, you can do a couple of rounds at IDC, and I don't know how it works with Iron Drift Championship, if it was an invite kind of thing, but you can go over and do different events. So I'll ask you now, what like is it to go across the pond and have a go at, I know Ireland's a travel as well, but to go to, where's the Iron Drift League? Is that in France?
Germany.
Yeah,
Germany. Well, that's amazing. That's just one because it's run alongside Drift Masters. A lot of it when you're doing the drifting is being in amongst it, just being in amongst some of the amazing people, cars. So to go over there and just be there, like I said, I didn't end up doing that well, but it made no difference in the end. Doing well is a bonus, but just being there and amongst it, and the atmosphere is amazing. And we just like the traveling. We actually like traveling to different places, seeing different people. It's just part of it for us,
Oh, hey, I notice every time I see you here because you've got a great kit. You've always got a cup of tea in your hand. I feel like you're kind of stealing my thing there, Martin. But you like the travel and you like the experience of it, which is good. Now, another thing I'm going to speak to you about is you're one of the drivers that's got one of the larger followings on social media and YouTube. Why do you think that is?
Honestly, I think one, because I've been around a long time, obviously, and kept going at it. I do try and be as humble as I can. I get on very well with anyone who's in the lower, just starting out. People always say they feel they can come over and talk to me, and I'll talk to anybody. Like this, I'll go out with anybody. I just love drifting, so I'm not even what I would call great with media, because I'm not that great with computers or anything, but I just keep at it. Do you know what I mean? I just keep at it. I just don't go putting too much negative stuff up, just try and do the right things, and just be polite and just enjoy what you're doing. I think the people that follow us see we enjoy it, and I think that's what they get out of it. So I think it's quite basic, really. It's just just plodding along. I only started doing the media because we're so far down south that we never was with anybody, so the only way I could know what was going on or to share what I do is to put it on media, and that's how it come about, really.
And it must help having a different type of car, a colourful type of car.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
I remember it's the first time I've seen the wheels you run. Remind me what the name of
the Strom wheels.
Strom wheels. It's the first time I've seen them in the flesh, and they just look perfect in your car.
They actually work.
And having that helps. Personality, the way you carry yourself, all helps.
The car was definitely one that helped, because obviously it's an unusual car generally over here to have, and I was probably one of the first when I got back into the competition to have the lively livery. People seem to be afraid to do it, where now over the years, I've been doing it for a long time with the liveries, gradually over here people are realising, well, people like it, and it's just do what you want to do, as long as you're enjoying the car, and then everyone else seems to enjoy it as well, so that's great.
Now, your competition in Ireland, how does that compare to, for example, competing at Drift League or competing, we could even go as far as Iron Drift Championship. How does levels progress? Ireland, is it a level up? Drift League, a level up? Or
Ireland will always be a level up because it's a well-known thing. The Irish just seem to be able to drive, but a lot of that's because of their attitude. You go over there and you never hear any moaning around the pits very much, or people just seem to be happy to get out there. And I do as well over there as I will in Drift League. There's just a massive depth of talent over in Ireland, and it just drags you up. I just drive so much better over there, because from the first lap you're out, you're going to have someone on your door. So you just do the same. You just get in a mentality, and that's not smashing up cars. They are on your door without banging you or anything like that. And it's just brought my driving up. As soon as I go over there, I can drive a different level. It's just the way Ireland is.
They're very much a nation of motorsport, and rally seems to run through their blood, and I think drifting and rally kind of comes side by side, and they take that professionalism into their drifting, and like you say, it's just another level.
They are,
And how does it compare then going internationally, going to likes of Germany? Is that up a level again, or do they?
No, I wouldn't say it's up a level. It's just a lot of it's the car level tends to be different.
Yes.
They seem to have the budget, or they spend more money, whatever it is. So you see the budget go up, which means the cars are amazing. You suddenly turn up and your car doesn't look quite so high spec as it did. it's just different. It is very different. There's some amazing drivers. They've just got a different style of driving. They're very, very throttle happy. Do you know what I mean? And it's big angle and things like that. It seems to be so. No, I can't say I prefer one over the other. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just different. It's just very different.
You often find that competing's competing,
Yeah.
whether it's a sub 100, 300 horsepower car
Yeah,
or a
yeah.
1,000 horsepower
Yeah.
car or whatever. No, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Is there any particular person you're looking forward to going up against today?
Oh no, not really. It would more be who you're not looking forward to going with. But no, I mean, obviously you get your Jacks and your Connors, Dwayne. I mean, if you watch a video of him, it's not who I go up against. It's just real fun to have them on your door because one, they make you stay straight because you know they are behind you, and it's just I mean, today's just all about absolute laughs, like, you know. So I reckon any one of them out there will put it on your door anyway. So it's just going to be fun all round.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much
That's
for taking
all right.
the time,
Yeah.
and good luck for this evening.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.